Database accessed. Establishing uplink.
Apologies for the span between vlogs, but my dailies were piling up a bit. I wanted to take some time to break down what we did here as far as missions go, and I thought the most logical way would be to group them up the way we did so internally, which was to categorize our main missions under a wing, depending on whose suggestions Faith considered for that particular objective. Med Wing for Dr. Candle, Security Wing for Captain Benitez, and Tech Wing for Paul Rhodes related operations. These aren't in any real order per se, but I guess I'll start with the Tech Wing stuff. I'd like to add that I've done you a favor of extremely condensing these mission summaries, since you may be fairly familiar with them. Anyway, here goes. After securing the base of operations, Faye sent us after Rhodes, who had gone off to an unfinished passway system to take care of a power problem that was threatening some of our basic services. Because of its empty real estate space, the place doubled as a morgue, which in turn drew the attention of the cleaners, who were chomping at the bit to burn a bunch of infected bodies at one central location. After putting down some of these crazies and becoming makeshift electricians at Rhodes' behest, mainly carrying around and installing some heavy behind circuit breakers, we made our way to the control room, where Rhodes would get the power rebooted. Problem was, this attracted every cleaner left in the spot, one in particular, a cleaner sub-boss named Benchley. I was not expecting that big guy when they came down the elevator. Once we got rid of Benchley, which was a bit messy admittedly, we went back to the base while Rhodes stayed behind to make sure things stay stable. He'd join us at the base of operations shortly thereafter. Another power issue rose up, this time originating from a power relay located at Times Square. A transformer was on the fritz, leading to brownouts all over. If left unattended, the power grid would collapse, meaning cascade failure across Manhattan. So, we played makeshift electricians with Rhodes leading the way again, this time in Riker territory. After flipping the switch and going on a side mission for Faye, retrieving some security footage at a mini police station, we met up topside with a few more Rikers which we had to take care of. Another circuit breaker installed later, and some more Rikers, along with their sub-boss, Slingshot. After holding off the last wave of Rikers, the lights came on, and I gotta say, despite the dead bodies, Times Square looked like itself again. Then, Faye's people picked up a transponder signal from what appeared to be a first wave agent. Although cautious that it could be a trap, we still had to check it out, since we gotten into the habit of checking out any and all intel from phone recordings, echoes, drone footage, and whatever else to maybe piece together every clue we had to figure out what happened. The signal led us to a police academy garage, and I guess it was a trap, because LMB started to flow in soon after retrieving it. Making our way through the interior of the academy, we found more battalion we had to push through. Then, after getting to the gym, we put together an echo where we could confirm Agents Victor Wright, Eugene Patterson, and Richard Moore to have been murdered by an agent gone rogue. We couldn't really make out his identity then, as he was apparently using a jammer to corrupt the image, but this would be Aaron Keener. After downloading some security footage for Faye, and dealing with a last man battalion assault, Faye's fears were confirmed, as we saw an agent, Scarecrow, teamed up with the LMB. We had a sticky bomb with his name on it. After this, I'm sure Faye wasn't the only one with questions of what twists were ahead. So Rhodes comes to tell us that he believes our main source of power at WarrenGate may have been compromised. Checking it out, we saw that Rikers were involved. While dispatching some of them inside the plant, we intercept communications from a Riker boss named Keller, who's telling his men to grab explosives and plant them on the generators to leave Manhattan in complete dark, so that these monsters can roam free. Using our shade sniffer, we found and disabled the bombs. Keller's next move, to raise the pressure so that the power plant systems would collapse. Despite the short time frame, we fought through to get 3 main safety valves to release the pressure manually. In order to get things completely stabilized, though, we had to take care of Keller, and then use the master control room to bring all levels to their proper state. After a mission accomplished, Rhodes will send his team to assess and secure the site as a proper follow-up. Rhodes wanted us to follow up on a small JTF engineering crew that was sent to prep a multifunction station in Kips Bay. This would allow us to tap into LMB communications and get a jump on anything they may be trying to do. Unfortunately, the team went missing in the middle of fixing the broadcast dishes. Maybe the Rikers thought the rooftops were a good spot to look down on their prey from above. Just so happens the JTF ran across them. After some footwork and gunplay, we found John Reese, one of Rhodes' engineers. Rhodes had to gut check him, but he got to work. We had to watch his back from the likes of a sub-boss named Glass. But in the end, Reese got the job done, and the communications relay was up and running, and was extremely helpful in intercepting any LMB radio chatter. Well, looks like I gotta go. I'll bring you the other missions on some future recordings. End entry.